What's going on, guys? Today I'm very excited. Today we have a real cool DJI drone, and this model specifically is the DJI MAVIC Air. Anyways, this is my little carrying case that I have for it, and we're going to take this up and we're going to see how this thing flies and operates in the air, and I'm going to recommend or not recommend this drone going into 2024. We're going to take a look and see how well this thing has held up over time. Anyways, let's get into the video. So this right here is the drone, and we have it all folded up right now. As you can see, obviously this is a folding drone, and overall this has an incredibly sturdy build, well over the 249 gram limit. So when we get into the specs, I'll make sure to list that all off, but you're definitely gonna have to register this thing if you want to use this to fly for commercial purposes and make some money. But overall, I think this drone looks really cool, and it's really well built. It's solid, it's sturdy, and this thing can definitely handle itself in winds. Taking a quick look at the outside of the drone, as you can see, it's got the 3-axis gimbal for stabilization, and then it also, if you take a look at the bottom, you can see some sensors down here, and of course you get a smart battery. As you can see, we're fully charged right now, and we're definitely ready to take this thing up. And a couple quick things before we do get this guy in the air. To follow up with the sensors on the bottom, we also have 2 sensors in the front. If you try to take this thing off in your house, it is going to start beeping like crazy. I just did it the other day, and I was in my living room, and because it's got these optical flow sensors in the front, it'll detect the walls, and it's just going to go crazy. So I definitely recommend flying this outside. Don't try to cram this inside your house. Also, I would just like to show you guys next the controller. As you can see, this is the old classic DJI MAVIC controller. You have the sticks actually folded up in the remote controller down there, and you just pull them out and then you screw them on there. Not gonna lie, I kind of miss these old MAVIC controllers. Obviously the phone goes in the bottom down here. You got your little joysticks, you got your power button. Make sure to charge your controller before you go take it up in the air. As you can see, fully charged and ready to go. As well as up here we have our photo, video, and return to home keys. So I think we're ready to take this thing up in the air. So despite some pretty intense wind, this drone was able to handle itself pretty well out here despite all the circumstances. Now, I did forget an SD card, so I'm going to have to go back and get my cards and record some footage for this video. However, this is what it looks like when you're in the app and you're controlling this drone in the air. Here's the camera settings, so you can switch between photo and video. If I had the SD card, and you could actually see right here the photos and videos. Because of the area, we are at a 60-meter limit, and these are the intelligent flight modes. Like all the different types of quick shots you can get are going to be right in here. So if you needed to know that, there you are. Okay, so final thoughts on this DJI MAVIC Air. And overall, guys, I really, really like this drone. Now, obviously, as you can tell, this drone is a little bit different than how you're going to buy it. I bought special propellers for mine, and these aren't the ones that you're going to get when you buy the drone. However, you can always upgrade and get aftermarket propellers. Now, this drone is really, really good looking, I think. I really like the sleek, cool looking build. I like how well it flies in the air and how sturdy this thing is. It is definitely not going to get pushed around in any sorts of winds whatsoever. And it was windy when I took this thing up. It was about 15 miles an hour. Handled it easily. It's got a great camera. It records everything super easy. It's super basic to use. Anyone can fly it, and you don't have to have any experience whatsoever to operate this. And it still really holds up today. Like the quality, it's still really, really good to use. So I would definitely recommend you check this out. Another good thing about this drone, well, I mean, I don't know if you want to call it good or bad, but this drone is not new. It's an older product. So if you're going to want to get one of these, you're going to have to get this used. So on a place like eBay or whatever, on online resale type of place. So if you're going to get this, I would definitely look for this drone being around the $300 to $400 range. I would definitely say is a fair price for this drone. If you get the drone, the controller, the battery, and all the chargers that you need, I would say $350 to $400 is definitely a solid and fair price for this. And that's all for today's video. Make sure you give this video a like if you're still here and still watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.